Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be answering your guys' questions. I didn't actually give a specification of what I wanted the questions to be like.
Oh no!
So we've got some random ones and some actual content-y ones. See, the first one's more of a random one. What's your favourite vegetable? I would probably say broccoli. Like, you know, you can get it from Nando's, but it's like all garlicky and salty. You make that at home and it's so freaking good. So freaking good. Who are your favourite singers? And what are your favourite songs by them? Good thing I came prepared. I got my earbuds, but I took a photo of it. Just, yeah. Try a Little Harder by Alpha Hill. Lacy by Olivia Rodrigo. Was so sad when that got TikTokified. End of Beginning by Dojo. I don't freaking know. Dojo, I think. Forwards, Back and Rebound. Anything Adrina Lenka. And also Adrina Lenka. Well, she sang a song. Velvet Ring for Big Thief. #1 party anthem, Arctic Monkeys. Oh! And Pushing It Down Praying by Lizzie McAlpine. Pine. I don't know. Don't come at me. What made you start your channel? Watching too much YouTube. No, so like when I was 9, I had a channel.
Hello, welcome back to and today we are doing a challenge.
And it went nowhere. And it's not out there, but my brother's is, which is slightly horrifying. If you knew my old username, you'll be able to find my brother's. We ignore that. But I've always wanted to do one. And now I actually know how to do a lot of the things required to have one, aka know how to edit, kind of, not really. My main inspiration was probably Cameroon Kakam. The first video was very inspired, and it's really bad, so just don't watch that. Not because his content's bad, because I didn't know what I was doing. Fave colour. Purple. Oh, I love purple. When I was younger, I used to say blue because I thought I was quirky. No, you're not. I love blue, by the way. It's like, I love blue, but purple's probably my favourite. Because I used to also be like, oh, I hate pink. Oh, get that away from me. There is a lot of pink things in my room right now. In fact, you are balancing on a pink money box. Hope that helps. My favourite colour is purple. What's your favourite type of videos film? Ones where I'm actually doing something. I don't know how to display that concept to anyone. Because like reactions, I'm so bad with. I'm actually horrible at them. But if I'm doing content where it's like I'm actually doing something and delivering, so for example my most recent video, turning myself into a man, I'm doing something, like I'm turning myself into a man. This, I'm answering your questions. So whenever it is something that I physically get to do, I love it because it's just fun. It's fun. Where with reactions I'm just a bit bored, I'll be honest, because I love watching stuff but I'm not very good with commentary. Like, I'm a funny human being, at least I hope to think so, but I can't deliver while I'm locked in, you know? Worst and best thing about creating content. Best thing is getting these comments. Getting comments like that are so amazing because I'm just like, oh my god, like somebody actually really enjoyed that. Because my whole aim is that when I watch a video, I normally leave being like, yay, happy, bit more smiley, bit more chill. And I want to give that same vibe. A lot of people said I'm like being on a FaceTime call with you. Slay. If that's the vibe that we want. The worst thing is when my editing software freaking crashes. Because this happens so often to me and I have to re-edit the whole thing. And if you don't know, I normally spend between like 4, and I think the longest has ever been 10 hours editing a video. Which is slightly disturbing. The one that took me the longest to do was my least viewed video. I think it still is now. It's bad, but it was the one that took me the longest. Because I couldn't be bothered to voice over and decided to get Google Translate to it, which took so much longer. Do you like soccer? If so, what team do you support? I mean, I'm British, so I call it football. I would say I support Arsenal because my brother and sister do. I don't really watch football. I support my local team, I support Arsenal, and I support England. Lads. What's a job you wish you could have regardless of pay? Like something you've always wanted to do, but you can't. Probably this. If I could do this as a job, do you know how sick and insane that would be? That is literally the dream. However, another job that I do love would be babysitting, low-key. I love babysitting. Like, I've babysat a few different kids on several occasions. I volunteer with kids and I work with kids. I love it. That's so cute. I have so many like cute drawings on my phone because I don't take photos of kids unless I'm babysitting my nieces, obviously. That's weird. However, their drawings I take photos of. Their drawings are so freaking cute and I have a few in my drawer that I've been given. I keep everything anyone ever gives me because I feel bad binning it. I'm weird. Any new video ideas for the future? Yes. I'm joking. Yeah, quite a few. And I'm really excited to do them. But this had to be done first because this is kind of a celebration of not only doing YouTube for a year, but I've also just found out this is also kind of celebrating hitting 250 subscribers. Which is literally insane because I swear like 3 videos ago we were celebrating 200, I think. So I woke all the way to 1,000, which is actually so insane because I really want 1,000. Because once I hit 1,000, I'm actually gonna low-key like tell my family. I'm gonna tell them the username, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna wait longer than that, I think. I'm kind of low-key waiting for one of them to find out. None of my family have seen them to my knowledge. So I'm a bit scared, but. What's your favourite movie? I used to answer to this Cruella, and I'm not really sure why. Having an honest answer, I'll go for Fall. But low-key, that movie was so transformative. It's so deep and horrible and crude and just really bad and sad, but it was so good. I like things that after I watch it either makes me feel like, oh my god, that was really good, like happy, yay, or I like things where I'm sat and distraught and just like, you know what I mean? And I like to think. I like sitting and thinking after movies. So I have just spent 2 hours of my life on that. I might as well have some thought afterwards, you know what I mean? God forbid. What's your favourite album? Songs by Adriana Lenka, because it just has straight up banger after banger. Simple Simple, Dimple, Pop It Squeeze. Oh fuck. Oh, got flashbacks. That's well, Simple Dimple, Pop It Squeeze. What's your favourite YouTubers? Hope that helps you. Hair routine. There isn't one. If I want my hair to be easy and managed to style it, I use these 2 products. And if I want my hair to be like curly, as soon as I diffuser, don't kill me please. But if I want my hair to be curly, we use these 3 products. Have you ever debated quitting? I want to work out if this is a universal experience or not. Yes, several times. Like even today I was like, do I actually enjoy doing this? And I remembered, yes, it literally got me out of my deepest stage of depression I've ever freaking had. Yeah, I've debated quitting so many times because it's just like a lack of motivation. Because once I actually get filming, I'm like, oh my god, this is so fun. And once I'm editing, I'm like, oh, this is so fun. I get to put my comedy in here. And then whenever I'm not doing it, I think about quitting. That's how my brain works apparently. I'm like, I literally just enjoyed that. Now I want to not do it. Make it make sense. Yeah, it's not an OG experience. You're all good. Carry on if you want to. Unless you hate it, then maybe quit. Have you ever made a video and not uploaded it? Yes. I'm a bit scared to open my GoPro footage because whenever I take my footage from my GoPro, I only take the ones that make it to the editing software. Everything else is left and abandoned. So I'm really concerned to open it. I think there's about 5 Baking Bad videos. I've never made it on here, but something went wrong, which is why they're now not here. Favourite series? Probably Friends. And then I've watched all of Friends 2 times. Modern Family is such a banger. Like, are they called sitcoms? I don't really, yeah, I think. I also love Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is so good. I haven't finished that yet, so do not spoil it. I got like 3 series in like 2 years ago. I promise I'm gonna go back to it and definitely finish it. I might at some point. Those 3 are my winners. Do you read? If so, book recommendations. I beg. Yes, let me get some books. This is going to be a book recommendation minute. This is very book talk. However, such an amazing book and it's made me fall in love with the author. Got the other books over there, but we're not going to bring them out. Just read this series in general. Good murder mystery, kind of class, really plotty and twisty. Love that. Also by Holly Jackson, we've got The Reappearance of Rachel Price. I also recommend 5 Survive, but I currently don't have it because it's my favourite book ever, so I've let someone lend it. However, read both of them. So plotty, so twisty. This one I could kind of guess what was going on. That one I could have never freaking guessed the ending. What the fuck? If you like something a bit sad and a bit romancy, I mean those have all been a bit romancy anyway, but if you like something sad and romancy, these 2, Me Before You and The Fault in Our Stars, really sad, really actually utterly depressing. Oh, and if you want something that will make you literally question your whole entire existence and it's really psychologically twisty and thrillery and makes you want to jump off a cliff, the Girl Before. So confusing until you grasp the plot. The second you grasp the plot, horrifying. Anyway, that's my book recommendations. Welcome back to Ella being not obsessed with books for a minute. And you might be wondering, Ella, you read, how is your like speech so bad? I don't speak English half the time. I go the amount of times I've cut out of this is horrendous. I stutter over words a lot and we ignore that. Best thing about being a content creator, hearing your guys' reviews. I would love comments. Give me comments. Give me. What's a summer read you recommend? I don't really have specific ones for summer because I haven't read enough. All my books I've read like 5 at a time and then stopped. So I can't really recommend specific summary reads because I haven't read enough. However, the books I mentioned previously, because they are horrific. And I've cried after every single one. And that is what I like in a book, so maybe leave me book recommendations if you liked any of the books that I just said there. This one is really unknown though, The Girl Before. This is really unknown, so probably quite cheap on Amazon, I'm not really sure. But I don't even know where I got this from. But read it, because no one I know has read this ever. It's really utterly depressing, so please read this. Anyway, that has been me answering your questions. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. There is my Instagram and there is my Tickle the Talk. There's a video, there's a subscribe. Here's a subscribe of the week. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, so bougie. And I love you all lots. Let's do our freaking